Hi friends, welcome back to our channel where we talk about all things motherhood. My name is Alana.
And I'm Andrea. Today we want to share with you our top 10 homeschooling essentials that you should probably get or consider getting before you start your school year.
So everyone's list may be different of what their homeschooling essentials may be, but for us we found that these 10 things make our homeschooling more fun, more enjoyable, and just all around easier. Our number one homeschooling must-have is a library card.
Yes, we go to the library regularly and our kids check out tons of books, so it's really nice to have one, and you should check with your library if there's a homeschooling library card. Ours allows you to check out books for a much longer period than a regular card would, and in terms of returning it, we never get fined, which is really, really flexible, so check with your library.
And some libraries even carry extra curriculum, and so double check there before you buy it yourself. Number two on our list is a pencil sharpener.
And the kids will go through tons and tons and tons of pencils, which means you'll go through tons and tons of sharpeners unless you actually search for one that has good reviews. We finally found one. It's lasted us. This is our 5th year using it, and we went through a few the first few years. So we'll link that down below for you to check it out. What I love about this pencil sharpener is the fact that it can collect so many shavings and I could just take out the drawer, dump it, and put it right back in. So it's super convenient and super nice.
Number three on our list is a dry erase board.
You can do a smaller one, medium size, or the bigger ones. The nice thing about the little ones is a child can do like individual work and they can have it on their desk. So if you want them to write something and you don't want it to be on paper, they can use these. You can do a lot of games. So it just comes in really handy so that they have something they pull out on their desk. The big ones, what I love about them is that you can leave the ABCs up there, the magnetic kind, numbers up there. You can put charts on there since it is magnetic, or you could also use the big board to teach several students at once. Number three, having a tablet or a computer with internet is crucial for us.
You can use the internet for so many things in your homeschool. There are so many educational apps such as ABC Mouse, Teach Your Monster to Read, Reading Eggs, Duolingo for the older kids if you're trying to teach them a different language.
After ABC Mouse, they can use Adventure Academy, which is for the older kids. There's also Prodigy for math and Khan Academy Kids just to help with extra resources.
There's also a ton of educational YouTube channels such as Homeschool Pop, Dr. Binox, How It's Made. There's a ton out there. You can look them up. I'm sure you'll find whatever it is you're looking for to supplement whatever it is you're teaching your kids. Another option is to get audiobooks through your library through Hoopla or Overdrive.
And the nice thing is it's free as long as you enter your library card. Then you have access to a lot more books right from the comfort of your home.
Lastly, for the mamas, you can utilize Pinterest to look up ideas for craft activities, unit studies, lap book ideas. There's so many fun different things you can incorporate into your homeschool.
Number five, make sure you grab a laminator. Again, this is something that I looked up reviews for. I got the Scotch one. I feel like I want to laminate everything. It pretty much becomes an addiction.
It does. I've laminated so many things for my children's homeschool. If I want to make homemade charts at home to show them letters or numbers or days of the week, I will find a cute printable online. I'll print it, I'll laminate it, I will hang it up. Or if I want to print out printable games, but I want the pieces to stay intact, then I can laminate them and they will stay sturdy for the next kid to use.
Number six, sheet protectors. These will become your new best friend. It's really convenient. If you don't want to laminate it, but you just want to slip it in here for a child to do something and then erase it, this will come in really handy. What's also nice is a lot of curriculums, you might want to take the binding off of them and then put them in here so you can use it for future kids.
What's really nice about these is that you can use dry erase markers and just wipe them off, and so if you need the child to practice a specific sheet over and over again, for example, I have my daughter trace her numbers on here or trace her circles on here, and it's something that she's going to be doing multiple days in a row. Instead of having to print that sheet off multiple times, I stick it in here, she writes on it with a dry erase marker, and it comes right off so she can keep reusing it.
And the younger kids really enjoy using a dry erase marker versus a pencil.
Just switches it up a little bit. Number 7 is a printer. Printers are really nice because sometimes you can find extra supplemental resources on websites such as Teachers Pay Teachers. And so I found different charts that I printed for my kids on there. It's also really nice because one option to get cheaper curriculum is to buy the PDF versions and you can print them out by yourself at home. And so that's just a way to save money, and they're just fun to have if you ever need to print something out.
Yes. And make sure it has a photocopy option because it's nice to be able to make copies when you're allowed to so that several kids can use the same thing. Number 8, reference charts. It's really nice for students, for example, that struggle with the ABCs and maybe flip B's and D's to look up and still see the letters and the way they're supposed to be. And if you're like me and don't like to see them because it adds to the overstimulation, you can tuck them away in an armoire and use the armoire for storage for your homeschooling room.
Number 9 is a dedicated homeschooling space. This is actually more of a nice to have than a must have because you can really homeschool anywhere in your house. You can homeschool on the couch, you can homeschool on the kitchen table. Either way you can make it work, but it's just really nice to have a dedicated homeschool space.
Number 10, patience and flexibility, and you will need a lot of it.
Sometimes your day will not go the way you planned, your children will not cooperate with you. You need to be patient, and it's okay to be flexible and change your day around to accommodate whatever is happening that day.
All right, so those are the top 10 things that we find essential in homeschooling. Go ahead and hit the like button, go ahead and comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. See ya! Ugh, confused.